Hi guys. So, everyone on Facebook keeps telling me to make sure that the channels line up with the floor pans. Not really sure why. I mean, the pans are going to be the pans. It's sitting where it wants to sit, and you're pretty much going to have to make the body fit. But I have a couple bolts. That jack stands in the way, so I got pressure off her. Maybe get a little more pressure, but find a different place to stick that and put this heater tunnel on and see if it lines up. Maybe they're worried that the outside radius is off. I don't know. I'll give her a shot. Then once we figure this out, I'm still waiting on my hole punch. It's in Kansas City, Missouri, apparently. So it'll be here sooner or later. And I do need to get some welding done on that Napoleon's hat. And maybe a little more cleanup, so that when it shows up, I can install these things. So let me get this jack stand moved and I'll put the tunnel on and see if it lines up. I don't know. That ain't looking so bad. Oh, shit. The only thing I seen when I was bolting it up it's a little bit off there, but the holes all line up, so I guess we'll see when it's in the body. I gotta get this thing tacked into the body, and I don't know, the one guy said he threw some screws in the pan to make sure it stayed where he thought it should be, and then he set the body on top of it. So I don't know. Maybe I should listen to him and wait to spot weld those pans in until I see how close. I always figured if it's square, you make the body fit it. And that carbide bit will open up those holes as much as you need, so maybe I should work at getting that tunnel installed. I ordered a 1,500-pound electric winch and a 2,000-pound block for an I-beam. So yeah, I have some figuring to do. I gotta figure out how to roll this chassis around better than what I've got figured out here. So yeah. Alrighty. This is having me second guess everything, but with it bolted front and back and all the bolts lining up, that lip sticks in quite a bit. But if you take the front bolt out and move this where it sits over those holes like it's supposed to. Where am I? I mean, it's in a little bit. It's good till about there, and then it gets a pretty good lip here. But none of them holes underneath are going to line up now. I guess. Just get it in the car. Not much I can do about anything other than not weld it all together and try and move shit around, but them pans aren't moving. So I guess get it in the body and get that body set on here and see what it looks like. If I have to put nutserts in the bottom of the heater tunnel, as long as it's close, when it's welded to the body and the body is square, because I got all this factory stuff still in here, so the body would be square, and then I just make the pans fit the floors. I guess I cross that bridge when I come to it. Alrighty. I guess start working on putting the tunnel on this side. Okay, guys. My mind is not into metalwork tonight because it is full-blown gears rolling, trying to figure out how to make a wooden gantry. I have 4 more wheels coming, like I got underneath the bug. Looks like I can do about 8 foot across. This is a 12 by 24 Shelter Logic, but it gets narrower as it goes up. So I can do about 8 foot across, and I'm looking at about 7.5 feet tall. Bug right now is sitting close to 6 foot. So yeah, I got a winch coming. I got wheels coming. Think about using 4x4s for the main frame. I have a block coming, and it's supposed to be adjustable, and I was looking for a piece of I-beam to put across the top of it, but I might end up using wood with some angle iron, because I'd like to be able to lift this thing up and move it over, up and down, left and right, back and forward. The other thing is, I gotta make it so I can take it apart, because I don't have a whole lot of real estate. So yes, I need it to lift the bug, but when I don't need it, it's gonna be in my way. And since half my tent is gravel, that makes it a challenge. So I'm trying to figure this out. Wheels in my head are going about 5 billion miles an hour. And hopefully I'll figure something out. That bug I've seen 2 people lift the bodies up, so it can't weigh. I mean, it weighs something, but it's can't weigh like a ton or anything. Because I have seen 2 people pick them up. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I should be working on putting that tunnel on, but I want to figure out how to get this thing so I can drop it on that frickin' frame and see where I'm at. Once I pick it up off of that one, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that one while I'm doing the rest of it. And building it out of wood, since I can't run a bottom brace across, I have to figure out how to make it stable. Which I'd put angle bracing on the up and down wood, and I put angle bracing on the top. But I looked into getting just buying one, and the cheapest one I could find is about $1,100, and I can't afford that. So yeah. And then I gotta figure out how to get this thing to be a roller. And I think the best thing to do is get wheel struts and the rack out of the front of it. 1, to lighten it up, and 2, I need to come up with some kind of freaking dolly system for the front of it. The back is almost on the concrete. So yeah, I'm working on it. Alrighty guys, trying to make this a roller. So that sway bar is acting like a spring. It's a super beetle, so it has struts. I have an old bed frame in the storage unit that I've been waiting to use for the angle iron out of it. So I think I'm going to go get that storage unit. I could run a piece of angle iron from this strut to that strut, and then come down to them holes in the tunnel, make a plate to weld a cross brace into it. And yeah, I got a jack in it and it picked it right up. So that sway bar is acting like a spring. So I don't know. Stop at the local tire shop, see if they have any 14-inch tires that hold air. Used to be a big, real common sized tire, but don't know anymore. If I can get these drums rolling, I wonder if I can get the rear drums going too. Get 4 tires that hold air. Get these struts. So that's all square with some angle iron. And maybe I can start rolling this thing around. It won't have to be on jack stands. Since it's on gravel, I can't use dolly wheels, so I'm plotting and planning it, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. We'll get there. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See if I figure something out.